Who is sleeping? Somebody's belly up. Right? I think it's Waffles in the middle, of course. I want to see the one rolling right now. It's Mochi. And I want to see the Pete's in the air in the back, the twitchy sleepy. That's Nugget. Pretty sure that's Nugget back there. It is. It's little sleepy babies. They're having a nice little snuggles. I'm working on sewing, and I was like, I want to watch my own children. And then I was like, well, now I have company. So I left voice on for now, because other than that, there's usually no sound when I do this. Nugget is in the back right, Waffles is in the middle, and the one closest with the Pete's up in the air, that's Mochi. My sister has a ferret named Lola. Aw, I was thinking about Mochi's overwhelmed with crickets. Yeah, I felt bad. I did not mean to overwhelm her with crickets. I didn't think far ahead with that, because if I do that to Nugget, Nugget gets really excited. But Mochi, I should have thought a little bit more about that. Mochi also does not like her Pete sweat. She gets very upset. They're just sleeping. Why am I am also, you guys can't hear me, right? I'm not just talking to myself, because there's a chance I did this wrong, and I am literally sitting here talking to myself, which would be very, very odd. I'm just gonna wait for someone to confirm that I'm not crazy. Snuggle with my ferret's name is Noodle. Oh, you can hear. Okay. I just wanted to make sure, or else I'd be sitting in the craft room just talking out loud to myself. It is team anxiety in there right now. I was I'm sewing plushies, so look at it dreaming. Waffle's little Pete's are twitching. My ferret died, ran away again. Yeah, well, somebody mute that person if he says that again, because I am not if that happened, I'm sorry, and if it did happen, you should not go around saying that to other people who have ferrets. It's not very good for my anxiety. I am good. I am working on Waffles plushies and a couple more. I'm almost caught up. I'm almost caught up on my stuff. They are all dreaming right now. I've seen them all twitch. I saw Nugget. Look, Mochi's little twitchies. It's just bellies. Oh, I just figured out where Nugget's head was. Look at Mochi's little Pete's. I'm glad that you like them, Cage. Babies are super cute. I might, after I finish this group, I think I'm going to do some kind of like fun themed ones. Like, okay, let's play a fun game called, let's see, how do we make, oh man, I don't know if any of my moms are here. How do I do this? Oh, Eric, I hope you had fun living a life, because you are probably never going to be able to talk in here again. If I could figure out how to get rid of you. Which I will figure it out. I just don't know right now. Because I'm ooh, uh-oh. I've never used this version. Where are my wands when I need them? Okay, well, I just made that disappear by accident. Hello and welcome to I Don't Know What I'm Doing. Do. I killed the chat by accident. Now I have to go on YouTube on my computer and see if I can figure out what I just did. Okay, let me make sure my volume is not on, or else I'm going to feedback loop myself. I know I am. Alright, let's go over here. Volume is down. Cartman. Oh, Nicole is here. Nicole, if you can get rid of Cartman. Did I kill the feed by accident in general? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hi, Lily. Is the video working, guys? Because on my computer, it is not. On my phone, I can see it, but I can't see you guys. So it is working. Okay, maybe it's just me. Maybe it's because I am streaming it, but also trying to watch it. Okay, well, I can see your chat on my screen, on my computer screen, so as long as you guys can see stuff. Now it's, okay, well, I'm just gonna leave that over there. The babies they're zonked out. As long as you guys can see it on the YouTube, we're good, because I can see it on my phone streaming, so. They take me a while to make. That's why they're that price. I'm gonna be very honest. It takes me a hot freaking minute to make. The babies appear to be frozen. Are they frozen? If you do not see Waffles breathing, then they're frozen. Let me know. He's the only one that's actually moving right now. I'm gonna be very honest. Everybody else, I see them breathing. Yeah, they're not frozen. They're just passed out. Oh, welcome to the Ferret sleeping stream, where you can't tell if it's frozen or if they're just asleep. They went right to bed today. They did not want to play. I don't know why. It's just a very sleepy day. Spring and fall are awkward for them. You can never tell if they're sleepy or what. It is hard to tell because they just breathe slowly. What do you think they're doing? Oh, Nugget's dreaming of biting kitty toes. We all know that. Secret Goopies for raffles. The plushies are like 50 or 60 with a video because they take me a hot minute to make. I'm gonna be honest. I'm working on a lot of them right now, and I thought I would be done, and I always overestimate how cool I am when it comes to sewing because I'm not a professional. There goes Mochi. Oh, now we just got her big butt. Oh, there's little paws of waffles. Hello, and welcome to my play-by-play of my own ferret sleeping. At first was, but it's better now. Oh, hi, Idaho Mama. I'll buy a nugget for $125. How about no? I threw down for them because, aw, Ellie, I'm really glad. I'm glad. I like giving them their color because, as you've noticed from some videos, sometimes people have a little bit of trouble telling Nugget and Mochi apart. So I keep Mochi with the design of when she was a baby. I like that. Melissa, hello. Ellie, hello, dragon. What did you miss? Sleeping ferrets. Lots of sleeping ferrets. Just sleeping. So Mike and I play a game called What Is It Like to Have Ferrets? Because even on a normal night, they will play for probably, I'd say, about between half hour to an hour before they all disappear to take naps. If you hear sounds of cutting, that's me cutting up some motivational cards in between my sewing of Waffles capes. So we'll be like, what's it like to have ferrets? And then the other one's like, what's a ferret? That happens like at least 5 times a week. When they're awake, they're a handful. When they're asleep, it's kind of lonely. Secret sleep, very nice. Ooh, Nugget toes. I love when she curls her back peats. Look, oh, gotta get comfy. By the way, I just uploaded a video. Just uploaded it to TikTok. I gotta go fix it. Look at them in a whole little row. How freaking cute are they? I gotta go upload it to the rest of it. Hold on. It's actually just a compilation of them sleeping. It's like a minute worth of them sleeping. I'm gonna be very honest. It is just a very long video of them sleeping, but it was really cute. It has all the snuggles. Okay, let's download this. They dream of macaroni pit. I'm buying stickers for my new wheelchair and I get in November. Aw, Look at the chaos bugs. Yeah, whatever stickers ends up good, I'm gonna have to get more of around Christmas. I learned last year that Christmas I have decent sales. I mean that makes sense, but still. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to download. I am multitasking. Not very good at it, but I'm doing it anyway. I'm talking to you guys, watching a stream of my own ferrets, cutting motivational cards, and also trying to download a video from TikTok to upload it over here. Copy link. They are kind of fluffy. Yeah, if Nicole, if you have the ability to just mute Eric for like ever, because if not, I will block them because they annoyed me before. And I don't typically block people, so that's how you know that you're special. You were just that annoying. That, yeah. Inappropriate is the way to get blocked. Alright, let's see if I can upload that over here while I'm streaming. YouTube's gonna be like, why are you doing 5 things at once? You're on your computer, you're on one phone, and you're uploading a video on a different phone. Yes, I am. Is this going to shorts? I think it's going to shorts. Let me make sure discard. Edit into shorts is like 1 minute too long, 1 second too long. We can fix that. Hold on, I have to make this 1 second shorter. Let's see if that messed up the sound. Next. What's up? I hid Cartman, but admins can't block. Oh, that's okay, Nicole. At least you gave it a try. I get called annoying all the time. No, not that kind of annoying. The Eric person. They'll sweet when they are very sweet. I just multitask a lot. Okay. It's gonna be like a second shorter, but I don't think it cut my voice. Ferret Snuggle Cam is what I was calling that video. And I need to put it on Instagram because multi-platform. This is what happens when you do social media. It's a chaotic. How do you spell chaotic? Chaotic. Join it any day. Sorry, I'm doing a little caption thingy. Little emojis for team anxiety. Copy and paste the hashtags. Boom! Uploaded to my 3 spots. Hi, I'm back. She had me. Oh, is if you see the video later of them, it was like all little highlights from last week, and it's a lot of Waffles just stepping on everyone's heads and just sliding his body onto them. I thought it was really funny. He has no regard for who he's flopping on top of. Right? Wouldn't I like to pretend? Oh, look, there's a little tail. Mochi's tail recovered good from her seasonal alopecia. Ouija's is starting and Nuggets is starting, so soon they will have naked tail. Have fun, Kaylee. I always wanted to have a ferret. So my husband's dream was actually to have ferrets. He's the one who wanted them originally, and now they are my life. I love my ribbies. They are literally, one person saw one of the videos, like, when you start living for animals, and I'm like, what else have I got? They make me happy more than anything else. So they literally are my happiness, which is why I had muted the other video. I was like, why? I was talking to YouTube to see if they were going to be alive. It's always random depending on their mood. They were not playful tonight, But I'm sitting in the other room doing crafting for Etsy orders, and I was like, I want to watch my own children. I'm going to put them live because I don't know, like less than 20 feet away, because they're literally right over there. If I went into that room, I would be there in less than like 20 seconds. Wachichi! Gotta get comfy. Hello. Hello. I like that Waffles is in the middle. I have to, oh, you send your fiance's, I'm glad. I have to update later or tomorrow the Patreon giveaway, because I decided I was going to do the mochi hoodie, and also you guys probably didn't see because I literally only just put up, I'm going to have Mochi pick out colors and do like a little bead, or have Waffles pick out some colors and just make like a cute little Vusha keychainy hook on thing. But like, I'm going to let him pick the beads out because I thought that was fun to do today. Don't forget to like Nicole is Lily inside out Oreo, right? I think that's the thing, isn't it? Aren't there Oreos that are chocolate? Oh wait, that are vanilla with chocolate inside? There has to be. There's like a bajillion different types of Oreos. Yeah, Micah did not find that as funny as I did. But it was really funny to me. I have a video later to put up from yesterday where Mochichi wanted to get on the chair, and she decided to use me as a little ladder. And she jumped up, grabbed on, and she just kind of hung there with her back peats hanging, which was really cute, actually. And then since I caught her because I knew she wasn't going to make it. And then she came over and climbed even higher and just leaps. And apparently warties, whether they have bad vision or they have bad eyesight, they love, or bad like hearing, they love to just leap. I once literally saw Mochi leap from the top of the spaceship bed just into the unknown. I was like, what the heck are you doing? My wartie used me as a ladder. Right? They don't make Oreos. Was that what it was? Was I just thought Nicole was going, One sleep curled on me and the other slithering belly under the pillows. What color ferrets? For anybody in here who has ferrets, what color are your babies? Like, I have now 3 sable. I think Celis is technically considered a chocolate. I don't think she's considered a cinnamon. Someone told me that. I don't know if it's true. And then I have Nugget and Mochi were considered Rowan. I think Ouija was considered a silver, even though he's kind of whited out. But do they have random sleep spasms too? Like, they dream, I think. I obviously don't have proof that they're dreaming, but it seems to definitely be dreaming. Hello. A sable and an albino. I have not had an albino yet. My first ferret was Luna, was a black-eyed white, and then Iris was a sable, and my other 3 white, which you guys have seen, are all, didn't start off as white. They're actually mostly, they used to be mostly gray. Now they're just, Nugget's just turning into a little albino wannabe. Waffles is really twitching. What are you dreaming about, buddy? He's definitely dreaming about something. My guess is he's dreaming about hunting one of his favorite toys because of the way he's moving. That definitely looks like a toy play sleep twitch. Nice Avatar Sam. Oh, I just realized they're not sandwich, they're sandwich. That's actually really funny for some reason. I think because it's like clever. I would not have thought of that. That would work for anyone named Sam or Mitch, I guess. I know somebody who a bunch of her ferrets are named after anime, and I'm like, it's cute, but it sounds so chaotic because she has like a Rimuru, a Nezuko, Inosuke, and I'm like, oh, that must be really hard just to like get. And she has like 20 something ferrets, so it's a lot of fancy names. My boy Ed, that's the warty, looks a lot like Mochi. And my other boy Bear is a cinnamon, I think. Right? I'm never 100% sure who's a cinnamon and who's a chocolate. I know champagnes are very light. I did a ferret quiz the other day, and it said I was a sleepy ferret. That's what Iris was. Attack on Titans. Right? Yes, actually, I've been watching Attack on Titans. Emily and I were watching season 3. I know a lot of what happens, but I've never actually watched the series because I was reading when it first came out, and then at a certain point I gave up because it takes forever to for things to come out. And now that I know the show has wrapped up, I was watching some of it, and I don't even know if I enjoy it. I'm just watching it, but I love the music for the opening. That one is Sasageyo. I don't know if that's what they're actually the words are, but I once made Nugget a little cape from Attack on Titan. I've dressed Waffles in Attack on Titan. Woo! Woo! Mochi got itchy. Or she has to poop. It's one or the other. If she comes back quickly, it was an itch. If she doesn't, then it's potty time. Nezuko is a cute name. Nezuko is Demon Slayer. Nope, it's itchy. I hear her itch scratching. I'm looking over by the door to see if she comes out of the room. Sasageyo, and then she had to potty. It was both. Anime openings are in the league of their own. That is true. I really like the songs for Attack on Titan a lot. Hi, Mochichi. She's just out here looking around now. You can go have a snack. Hello. Hello. Freaking Attack on Titan. Nothing else is worth it for the song. Then you have Final Fantasy 15. I do have Noctis Regis. We also had Iris. She is no longer with us, but she was named after Final Fantasy 15 as well. And then Terra and Celish are both Final Fantasy, I want to say 4 or 6. I don't know. I get confused because, you know, the numbers had changed. One of them, I think, has Cecil, and one of them has Terra and Celish. But a lot of Naruto openings. Thank you for all the cute fur noodle videos. Your voice for them is on point and really encapsulates. Thank you. There's one comment I got the other day. Hi, Mochichi. Who's like, I really hate to say this, but I feel like you might be projecting a little. Did my phone boop at me? I mean, they're moving sometimes. They're sleeping. The white blob on the right is Nugget. Mochi's out here now. Oh no, she's playing in the paper towel. Mochi. Hello. You can't play in the paper towel. You want to say hi, Dad? Let's go say hi to Dad. Hello. I was playing in paper towel. Good girl. You're very supportive, Micah. Told him Mochi was playing in paper towels, and he said, good girl. He's very supportive. Mostly it's just Mochi walking around off screen. That's what's happening. It's just Mochi-chi. I think... Oh, Baffle's getting comfy. Look how cute.
Be with the blanket. Hello.
Little Nugget did the best, Pila. Oh. She just gave Mochi's. She should have played earlier, but she didn't want to. And now she's gonna be like, oh, is it playtime? It's 9 o'clock, it's time to play. Mochi actually tends to want to play at midnight when I put them to bed. I'm like, really? Really? She's like, Liz, it's playtime now. We could go into macaroni at midnight. I'm like, you don't have to, though. You could go to bed. You could go to bed at midnight. Snuggle the nugget. Snug it. Can't play music on here because if I play music, YouTube's like, we've noticed copyright music. And I'm like, it's just my background. I was just watching something. It's just an accident that I got on the live. Okay, fine. ASMR paper cutting. The thing nobody came here for. Maybe I'll make some popcorn. No, if I have to sew, I'll get buttery fingers. No one wants butter fingers, literally. Mochi in the macaroni magic tree. Waffles is a good boy. He's a very good boy. He's a very, very good boy. He gets a little nervous sometimes and a little anxious. Not really nervous, he just gets anxious. There's a difference. The visitor Rex, he gets nervous. Waffles just seems to get very anxious about things. I'm finishing up a cross stitch while watching and chatting. What is your cross stitch of? This is a completely different topic. I am really excited. I just found out that Fantasy Life is going to have a Switch game sometime this year. And I love the original. Well, I don't know if it was the original, but I loved Fantasy Life on the DS. It made me really happy. So I'm very excited. I also heard that there's like Life of Pacha. I don't know, but it's like a farming simulation game, but it's also like Neanderthal. I don't know how I feel about it. I was playing a lot of Sunhaven, but I haven't in a while because I've been working on plushies and that really takes up a lot of time. 2 skeletons sitting together under my... Oh my god, that sounds so freaking cute, Amy. By the way, Amy, my brain wants to say your name is anime. I know it's not, but my dyslexia really reads it as anime every freaking time I see your name. Are you a ferret foster? I'm not. I'm just babysitting right now. Basically, picture us as like a sleepaway camp until Rex and Mila's mom situate things. And then I have my own regular babies. So, not a foster. I have some rescue ferrets. I have just ferrets. I don't even have, like, as many as some other people. I'm maxed out at 7, I think. Which is why, of course, I had 8 for a while. When you say your max number, that's never the max. Yep, ferret Airbnb, basically. Last night we had a little bit of a dispute with Mochi and Goose. It was good because we did not find a chomp on her. So I think she yelled at Goose for trying to chomp her. But I'm a little sad that he even tried because we were going really good the whole week. I've been called worse. I've been called worse than anime. That's the truth. I think we all have. We have someone else who comes in here. My dyslexia makes their name Iguana, so now I just call them Iguana. So yeah, if I call you anime, you know who I'm talking to. It's just the dyslexia, and it doesn't go away no matter how much I try to fix it. Ferret Airbnb. Mochi is a very sweet girl. So, I'm a police dispatcher, so oh my gosh, that's a very stressful job. So for anyone who saw the video with Micah when I gave him Nugget instead of Mochi, one of the ways he figured it out, it was the voice, but also Nugget went to wiggle right away. Mochi sits still for a few seconds, and then she usually tilts her head up and gives him a little sniff sniff, like, hello. So the fact that Nugget was like, sup, and then starts trying to like wiggle away, he was like, this is not the Mochi I am looking for. What is this? And Nugget felt about as amused about it as Micah did, I think. I don't know. I have a couple of theories on what it could be. Hygiene, about what it could be about Mochi and Noctis. Some of my theories are just the first time they met, she squeaked, and he associates that with squeaky toys. So now sometimes I've seen them near each other, but usually if he comes at her, she gets worried, and it might give off like a pheromone. I don't know. But they have also a lot of similarities. They both like toys that make a sound. But like Guth tries to like kick her toys' butts. Like, I'm like, don't chew Mochi's toys. Like, if he finds the crickets, he tries to chew them until they don't squeak anymore. And I'm like, what is... It could have been that since she came from rescue when we first got her, she might have smelled like too many other ferrets, and now he just associates her with intruder. I didn't have this much trouble with him and anyone else. It's just her. Mochi and Waffles are the same age. They're actually both Halloween babies. They're a year and a couple months because they were born not last Halloween, but the Halloween before. So they're just a little over a year. Your voices for them are so cute, especially in the videos. Thank you. Sometimes it's voiceover. A lot of times it's in the moment. Usually if you hear background noises, then that means that it was happening real time. If there is no background sound, that means I've muted it and it is a voiceover. My friend's really good at picking out. We play a game. Was that a voiceover or not? Waffles, you good, buddy? Got a nugget pillow? Mail out the last month's winner for the Waffles body pillow. When Nugget says bad words, it's real. Yeah, that's real time. She's 2 years old, you know. I can't I can't control her anymore. Love the character and voices you give them all. How is Professor McStubbins helping with the bills? Of course, he's got a job. What do your ferrets get into the most? Ugh, everybody's different. Mochi has gotten really good at getting on top of the TV stand, where she's not supposed to be. She also tends to get on the desk. She's become the little explorer, and I find that fascinating considering she has the worst eyesight in the house. She's like technically, I think, legally blind from what I understand. Someone's like, are you sure she's blind? I'm like, well, that's what I've been told, and if you watch her carefully, you can see there is stuff that she definitely is not always watching. She's gotten very used to this house. When she first got here, if we went near her too quickly, she would get very scared. She's at the point now where I don't know if we've adapted to moving slower when we go near her, or if she's just come to terms with it. But if you see her leaping at someone, there's a good chance she will miss them because she's slightly off on it. If you move a toy too quickly, she will lose track of it. So the fact that she's just climbing and leaping everywhere is fascinating to me. Nugget. Tria, Nugget. Always Nugget. Nugget is my troublemaker. So here's Jane for your question, because you said who is favorite. Obviously, you don't have favorites, but you do. Let's be honest. You do. I love all my babies, but for me personally, I bonded the most with Noctis and Nugget. I say it's like your soul baby, like you just resonate with them really well. And Micah soul babies are Tara and Mochi, and like he loves Waffles to pieces. but like he has like a certain connection with Mochi and with Tara. Um, like everybody loves Waffles. Look at that yawn. Who doesn't love a Waffles? But like Waffles is very heavily bonded to Nugget. Mochi's out here having a little drink. Your guys and girls are so cute. We used to have two ferrets named Gibbs and Abby, like on CSI characters. They were so funny to watch and just vibe and get their ferret antics. Yeah, Nugget is chaos. Good names. I'm still waiting on my soggy Waffles order. How old is Mochi? She's the same age as Waffles. That's why I joke around that they're Halloween twins. So they're both, as far as I am aware, they're both born on Halloween, same year. And Mochi sees ghosts, so she's a necromancer. And oh, I didn't realize that Nugget moved like that. She's so cute. And Waffles is a vampire, so I just thought it was really cute. Because Waffles' accent is mostly V's and Mochi's accent is a lot of W's, so I just think it's really cute because they're like Halloween twins. Right? There's Nugget. Nugget. What is that face? Look at her little paws in the air and her mouth open. What are you doing, Nugito? Okay, question for anyone in here. Does anyone know what Danganronpa is? Nugget's cracking me up right now with that pose. I think Mochi will probably end up turning a lot of white like Nugito. Their faces are very different because of the warty. So, in Danganronpa, there is a character Nagito in Danganronpa 2, and that's where Nugget's nickname Nugito came from. Believe you tell them? I will tell them, Jane. Is there a mythical pleb? I don't know with oh my, there's double yawnings going on. They cannot have babies. So, in the US, most ferrets are Marshall ferrets, which is a very unhappy thing because Marshall Farms, who is the top breeder and has basically like a monopoly on ferrets in the United States, spays and descents them and stuff literally before they're even 8 weeks old. And this causes them to have a lot of health issues later on in life, such as adrenal disease, which is almost inevitable, which is a form of cancer, and insulinoma can happen, but that it is a form of cancer from what I understand, but it's also more of like a glucose thing. Like I always associate it in my head as like a ferret diabetes. It's obviously different, but that's how I have to relate things to human terms for my brain to understand better. Yeah, that's why mine are not allowed in the kitchen. I don't want them behind or under anything. If I can't get to them like within a minute, I don't want them there. So they do not get to go into the kitchen. Usually I only have one group of ferrets at the Airbnb. We have had, there's a group of 3 girls that stayed during Christmas. We currently have Mila and Rex who are staying. I've had friends who have visited. One of them brought her 3 boys? 2 boys? How many boys did she have? She had 2 boys at that point. Wait. 3 boys? 2. I don't remember that one. That one's either 3 or 2. I want to say it was 3, but I think it was 2 actually. Is Waffles gonna clean his face? Or is he just licking his paws? Or is he licking Nugget's tail? I can't tell what he's doing. Guess I have to call his name. Oh, he's cleaning his face! He's cleaning his face! It's not, it's his paws. That's face cleaning. It's one of the most magical things I think that a ferret does is when they clean their face. It is the freaking cutest. Love it. I love it. But Marshall's farm is very bad. It's both. A little bit of column A, a little bit of column B. Oh, that was very cute. Oh, was he cleaning negative? No, he's cleaning his face. Oh my god, I love it when they clean their face. Micah gets really quiet. He's like, Tria, I know for a fact that they can swim because for some reason when I put Nugget in the bathtub, even if it is 1 inch of water, Nugget tries to swim. Like she is a little snake. That is accurate on the time, anime. Mochi's out here having snacks. Would it be possible to do a little ferret pool party? So I've put little like water on the floor before. Nugget will try to snorkel. No one wants to like swim on their own accord, but they will snorkel. Ouija's a big snorkeler. No, his secret voopy is until 10. Look at him, so cute right now. What are you doing, buddy? You're being such a cutie pie. Waffles likes things on strings, so he's a big fan of his magic potion and Maleficent. What are you doing, buddy? Oh, he might go wake up and have a snack now. I was gonna say he was cleaning his face. It's usually what you do when you're awake. I hear him. Yep, he's come out. He's going into the bathroom to use the potty. Good boy. And then there was one. That's usually how these go. Somebody said secret voopies and he must have sensed it. Secret voopies for waffles. For waffles. Secret voopies. Secret voopies. For the waffles. Very nice. That was from Chewy. Chewy.com. They had the Maleficent. They had the Poison Queen. I'm really tempted to get that for waffles. Nugget can stretch out all she wants over there now. Mochi might have gone to sleep by Micah because I don't see her anymore. A very small house. I need like one more room to really be comfortable, in all honesty, especially with making stuff. Because sharing a room with Team Anxiety is very hard. It's very hard. Channel, thank you. I have to check in a moment if it's time to upload another video because I have so many videos on my phone that I try to upload at least 3 a day because I'm trying to keep space, but oh, I take too many videos. Maybe if they weren't so cute. After I finish these cards, I will go and check. I see a cricket. Yeah, Mochi, there's a couple of crickets back there. She didn't do good with all of the crickets at once, but she does good with taking them one at a time. There was a water fountain somebody had that they said they got from TJ Maxx, and I really wanted to find it. And I know they don't need another water fountain, but it was a circle, and their ferret had so much fun snorkeling in it, and I was like, oh, I really want to let Nagito play with that, but they did not have it when I went there. It was a little sad. But macaroni poof. Please tell me that it was elbow macaroni and that they liked it. That would be really cute. And you keep an eye on it. You keep an eye on it. Good English, Julie. Good English. You keep it an eye on it. Ah. Words are hard. Every time drinks it. And then you get it. And they don't do... I don't know. Nugget would probably toe bean soup in it. I felt so silly that day when I put the macaroni shells into the elbow macaroni, and I was like, it'll be so cute. And then I realized they were pointy and it wasn't good for them. I actually sat here for like an hour trying to separate the macaroni, and then I gave up, and I'm like, I'm just gonna have to buy a new one. It was an hour, and I was nowhere near getting anywhere. It was like trying to move one piece of sand in the desert. It was not good. There's a bowl that's supposed to be spill proof, and I kind of want it just because I know that it's not spill proof, and I just want to be like, haha, lies. But also that's probably like a waste. But also, don't say you're spill proof, because ferrets will spill it. Toby soup bowls. Okay. One more group of these and we are done. Hi, Vamples. Nella, what do you do? I am making a mess. What do you do? I have a storage bin with elbow macaroni and dried beans and rice mixed together. Mine did not seem to care for beans. I think it was too heavy or something. They just were not into it. Vamples? Nella, what do you do? Nella. Mother has to clean the floor later. Please. Hi, Kitty Pie. Hi, Kitty Pie. Do not think on Mother. Mother is doing a thing. I cuddle all of your cute ferrets. I'm glad they like them. I have 2 ferrets. They're called Nintendo and Atari. Fun fact, I rescued 2 ferrets named Nintendo and Atari once. It was from somewhere in Upper Virginia. They have a home with an Instagram person. A very good home. They've been renamed since, but that's interesting. Why are we Vittle Dig Dig?
This.
No, why are we Vittle Bites? Ah! So when Waffles wants something, he pinches. It's not even a bite. He literally tries to pull the hair off of your leg. Ah. I think it's worse than being bitten. The little pinches. Oh, he split. Mother, I have never had cigarette puppies. Oh, sigh. I just want to say I found this channel like 3 days ago, but well, I'm glad you like him, Amber. He right now is starting his drama for Secret Groupies, which means I'm going to have to go soon because the boy is acting like the end of the world is upon him. It is almost time for Secret Groupies. I'm telling you, he has an internal clock. You guys don't always see the others with him because they don't always wake up. Someone's like, does Mochi not have it with him anymore? No, it's not that Mochi doesn't have it. It's Mochi's sleeping like a normal fairy. Waffles has his internal Vupio clock. Have a wonderful game. Have fun with your laundry. That's why we love him. Oh, he Peach. Little Peach. Rex's mom said, because Rex was playing earlier, I got Happy Paw video of Mila making Happy Paws again because it's the freaking cutest thing. I wish someone in my house did that. It's so freaking cute, the Happy Paws. Waffles, why are you making saggy waffles? Lace. Ferrets sleep between 18 to 20 hours a day, I believe. Nagito, I think you're sleeping with your eyes open, babe. Just a little open. Waffles. Waffles. What do you do? Yeah, one of the reasons you guys don't see my older group that often, my older babies, is because they sleep a lot as they get older, and I don't want to bother them. Ouija might be 4.5 going on 5, but that boy's got the energy of a 2-year-old. And I have had ferrets since 2017, which sounds like a very long time, but it doesn't feel like a long time because it's mostly, I still have the same ones I've had this whole time. It's not like I've been through a lot of ferrets. Like, I got Noctis in 2018. Iris and Luna were both 2017. You know, I would throw this up on my TV before I had to sleep. The day seeing this guy sleep or active is cute. I have a singular ferret. Name is Polly. Oh, that's cute. I saw a duck on TikTok named Munchkin, and I was like, that's a freaking cute name. Someone else said they had an animal named Cinnamon, and they called them Nim, and I'm like, that is freaking cute AF. Nim is a cute name. He's having snacks. He's settled for having regular snacks until Voopy's time. One ferret named Bungie. See, that's another thing, like, some people say, like, you have to have more than a ferret, and I do agree. I think you should. But if you've gotten a ferret from somewhere, and they have been a single ferret, sometimes you cannot integrate them with others. They are very social creatures, but it all really depends on, like, how you got them. I was very, very lucky that Luna accepted Iris and accepted other ferrets, because I once had gone to rescue a ferret from Craigslist, and this ferret was old and she hated all other ferrets, and I was like, oh damn. Any merch for the people? Like, I do have plushies on our Etsy. I'm actually working on them tonight, as well as the cards. What are the treats made out of? Freeze-dried raw chicken. Waffles cannot eat of waffles. Fun fact, ferrets are obligate carnivores, which means they can literally only eat meat. I just found Ouija. Like, literally, their bodies cannot process. Oh, Waffles gave up. He gave up on the secret Voopies for now. He's sulking. Oh, he's sitting on his head. Oh, Nagito, I'm sorry. He pinched Mother. It didn't work, so he's like, fine, I will go back to sleep for now, then. My ferret was all alone. Oh, Auntie the Goose, Gus, and Tinkerbell. Oh. Yeah, you can't always integrate ferrets. I think that they should always be gotten at least in pairs. I personally think 3 is probably the best number, in my opinion, because if something happens to one, ferrets can literally get depressed. But I have a friend who rescued a ferret, and she got her for like 7 months now, and she has 3 other ferrets. None of them like that ferret, and that ferret does not like any other ferrets, so she has to be kept separate for playtime and everything. And like, my friend still gives her loves and everything, but she had been raised a year without other ferrets. She doesn't know what they are. She does not like them. So, I mean, that's the situation. She does sometimes try She got a big, silly warty boy, so she tries to like get him to see if the single ferret would be friends. It seems to be going slowly okay. She saw him cuddling last week. She was so proud, but that's been very slow. My first ferret came from a man who had to give his 4 noodles up due to cancer. She came alone and thrived that way. Did not like other ferrets, got along with our cat though. And that's the thing. There's a lot of exceptions to everything. I'm not really personally very hard on most things. The only thing that I am very, very stern about is when people try to give their ferrets food that is not ferret food. That's the one thing I'm like, there is no exception to that. There is exceptions to ferrets, some that do not like other ferrets because of how they've been raised, but food, there is no exception. I had a ferret named Will Ferret, and he was the sweetest boy. We had a ferret show up at our door after our first snow of the year, but my boys ended up naming him Burrito. I love a ferret snuggles. My mom wants a prairie dog, but I want ferrets. I didn't even know you could have a prairie dog. My ferret bites my socks. Yup. I know, right? Prairie dogs' teeth are sharp, right? No. Do not give peanut butter. No. They are obligate carnivores. Hi, dudes are on the channel. Have fun. Have fun. I can't hear you. Can anyone else? I can't hear you. It could have stopped. Maybe it stopped. I don't know. Yeah, I also don't trust the gig person. They were trolling. They just need some attention. From somewhere. I don't know from who. I feel like we are not the people to give them the attention they want. I hope you find the attention you desire. I am not that person. I worked at a car dealership. People would say jokes like that all the time, and I was like, no. So I feel like seeing them on the internet is not as bad. Hearing them from coworkers, I was like, it's not funny. But meanwhile, if you say the jokes back to them, but say it about human children, they don't like that. Well, don't say it about the ferret children. Tink gave kisses, and Gus just climbed all over me. Aww. What did people do? Well, he is asleep. It's going to depend if he wakes up. He usually wakes up. Sometimes he's either early or late sometimes, but he's usually right around the time frame. If he does sleep all the way through it, we just give them their munchies at midnight with Micah. Midnight munchies with Micah. What size of cage play should ferrets have? So, Ferret Nation, I think, is probably the best cage for them, but no matter what size cage you have, they need at least 6 hours of freedom a day, and that is a commitment a lot of people don't realize or are not prepared to make, because it's not sometimes, it is every day. And like right now we have the visitors, and the visitors have different play times than the others, so the visitors get the first half of the day and everybody else gets the second, but you have to plan your day around them. If you want to go see a movie like Suzume on your birthday, you have to make sure you go to an appropriate showing or at the right time, or make sure your ferrets have playtime beforehand. It's not a suggested, it's like they need it. Yes, during that time they may sleep a lot, but it's not healthy for them to be caged animals. It's not good for them. So even if you get a cage, I would say the Ferret Nation, especially the double Ferret Nation, it's money, but like it's a worth an investment. What happened? People say they should. No. Yeah, no, you cannot give them peanut butter. It will literally end up giving them insulinoma. Their bodies can't process it. There's a lot of problems with that. So whoever said that needs to they need to go on Instagram. There are people who will educate them very quickly. Very, very quickly. Instagram people, for the most part, want to help. Like, most people on Instagram, if you put up stuff or a video ever on Instagram and you get messages from people saying, please don't do that, or please take that video down, or that's not good, they're not doing it, I'd say 90% of the time, to be rude. They're doing it because there's so many bad things on the internet about or for ferrets, and especially the Instagram community tries very hard to like keep people educated, explain like what's good for them, tries to keep things that shouldn't, like videos that shouldn't be up off of the internet. So they can only do so much because obviously it's just a bunch of accounts on Instagram, but they try their best and they're not trying to be rude. So if you ever put anything on Instagram and people say something, look into it because they're usually not doing it to be mean. This is bad. Keep them in a cage, but 6 hours seem long, but I mean, some people have said 4, some people have said more than that, some people have said 8. I've found that for my guys, 6 hours at least tends to make them happy. And I work from home, obviously. I do Etsy and stuff like that. So I'm here. So, I mean, for me, it works good. I gotta ferret-proof the house, or at least a room. Oh my goodness. It'll never be ferret-proof is what I've learned. Or get a ferret sitter, or one person stay home during the playtime. But yeah, I got a plan. That is accurate. I can't leave them out if I'm not home. Except for in this room, the baby's room, because there goes Nugget. Nugget learned that if she bites the bars, it will, I will let her out because I don't want her to mess up her teeth. So my craft room is also the baby's room, but I need one more room, man. It is so hard to share things because I got to make sure that I don't drop anything, or that they don't get on the desk, or with the ADHD, I'm constantly leaving freaking cups with liquid in them all over. I sent you a message on Patreon. Oh, I will go look in a little bit. I have to go on there and read you stuff soon. Gotta get my daughter and son-in-law on down. Okay, have fun. Well, I'm gonna go for now. Y'all have have fun. I might actually go because I want to post something and I want to bother Emily and maybe make a popcorn. I'm almost done with what I said I was gonna do, so in like 2 more minutes I will probably go also. The older ones have a cage, the younger ones live in the craft room, and then everybody just has freedom most of the time. But at night, the older ones go in the cage, and the little ones go into this room because I sleep very chaotic, and I don't want to hurt them while I'm sleeping. Like, I am a kicker and a roller. I sleep violently. And the cats, while my cats and my ferrets get along and have never had a problem, I do not trust the ferrets to be running free at night with the cats without me being able to get to them. Yeah, for sure. Constant supervision. Didn't mean to imply one should allow Oh, yeah, no. Yeah. I've had a couple of comments recently, and it's like 2 different people, and maybe 3, on YouTube who have said, are you afraid of your ferrets biting wires? I luckily have only ever had one problem with the ferrets and the wires, and that is when the water fountain was in the bathroom and we would go in the bathroom and close the door. Boffles learned if he pulled on the wire that went into the door, he could pull it and it would get our attention. And unfortunately, we could not pay attention because he was pulling the wire, and I was like, you're gonna freaking either electrocute yourself or you're gonna like yank the water all over, but mostly worried about the electrocution thing, buddy. So now the water fountain can't be in the bathroom because if we close the door, and then someone else said something about the video game systems. They're like, oh, you're brave to have your ferrets up there with the video game systems. I don't have any nubs on any of my controllers. There is no silicone. All of my controllers will eventually hurt your fingers. There is nothing protecting the analog sticks on my Nintendo Switch or on my PlayStation because of Noctis almost dying from trying to eat them. He chewed them 3 nubs off of Nintendo Switches, and it was probably one of the most terrifying things in my life because if he couldn't pass them, he would have had to have gone and gotten some kind of surgery or something, blockage. We did the pumpkin protocol, and I was lucky enough where he was able to pass them, but it was just so stressful and so upsetting because I was scared that he wouldn't be able to pass them. And he cried because it's like the size of your hand. Like, for his paw, a Nintendo Switch controller analog stick is about the size of your hand. Try passing something like that, even if it's silicone. And like the first one was chewed up into a bunch of pieces and came out in a bunch of pieces, and I had to look through it, so that was exciting. The second was in 2 halves, but the third one came out almost completely intact. I don't know why he thought he should swallow that, but the boy did. So pumpkin protocol is something that is good for anybody with ferrets to know, and that is if your ferret ingests something and it's like the middle of the night or it's a time frame where you can't do anything about it, one of the first things that you can do as an emergency procedure, and you must like have these things in your house prepared, is have a can of pumpkin, just regular pumpkin, no additives, nothing, just pure pumpkin and plain Vaseline. And from what I understand, you do, I don't remember the measurements, if it's a tablespoon or a teaspoon, but you alternate them every 45 minutes. And I usually have to ask someone because I'm always in a panic at the times that something happens. You alternate them and you give them like, I think Vaseline first because that lubes up their insides. And then you give them pumpkin because they cannot digest it. So the pumpkin kind of works to push anything out. So between the two things, you're basically lubricating their insides and then making like a push of anything that could be in there. Now, if 4 hours pass and they do not poop at all, then you have to go to a vet emergency right away. Basically, you want to keep it up. If they have pooped, you can give it a little bit of time, like a little bit more, I think. I don't know. I'd probably talk to someone exactly. But basically, you're not in the clear until they poop the pumpkin out. And it'll look exactly the same. He's going to play Overwatch. Puree pumpkin also helps with a dog's stomach laxative. That's interesting. So he's going to play Overwatch. So I'm probably going to stop this because sometimes Micah gets very involved, shall we say. If you hear the background of some of my videos, he gets very colorful. Nugget's gonna bite the bars! Stop! Hey, Dad! No! Nugget went into the cage to bite the bars because Mike is a butt. No, Mike is a butt. No, he's a butt.
Thank you, Nugget, for being a pain in the ass.
Right? You're welcome! Okay, I'm gonna go. Because Nugget's being a butt and she might want to play, so I'm gonna go see if she wants to play, and then I gotta clean up the floor. So, yeah, have a good night. I'm gonna go make popcorn. Bye! 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ba-doop. Oh, I don't know.